All right, some non-storm related news now. The latest on the Israel-Hamas war. President Biden delivering a direct message to Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu, saying Israel must change its tactics in Gaza or the U.S. will start changing its policy in regard to Israel.
That message delivered during a phone call between the two leaders yesterday, with Biden pressing Netanyahu for an immediate ceasefire and assurances that Israeli forces will not target civilians. NBC's Alice Barr reports.
In the first concrete step since a tense phone call between President Biden and Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu, Israel has agreed to open 2 new routes to get more desperately needed humanitarian aid into Gaza. That's according to U.S. officials who say the plans now need to quickly turn to action.
If there's no changes to their policy and their approaches, then there's going to have to be changes to ours.
For the first time, President Biden appeared to indicate the U.S. could condition more military aid to Israel based on how Netanyahu responds to the president's demands for clear measures to protect civilians and aid workers and relieve the humanitarian crisis. It all comes after the devastating Israeli airstrike that killed 7 World Central Kitchen aid workers in Gaza.
The president emphasized that the strikes on humanitarian workers and the overall humanitarian situation are unacceptable.
Among the dead, a 33-year-old American-Canadian father, Jacob Flickinger.
We've lost our only son, but we're only 2. There are thousands and thousands.
His parents sharing their grief with all those who've lost loved ones in Gaza and calling for an independent investigation beyond Israel's assertion that the clearly marked vehicles were misidentified in the dark of night.
It shouldn't have happened.
What Israel calls a tragic mistake, now an inflection point in the war and in U.S.-Israeli relations. In Washington, Alice Barr, NBC News.